one of the most iconic games ever created, a household name at this point, enjoyable and recognizable to all, is now all on me to remake. How hard can it possibly be? One more thing, not only am I remaking Tic Tac Toe, I only have 1 week to do so. And furthermore, as a bonus challenge, completely unnecessary at this point, what the heck, I can only work for 1 hour per day. Yep, sounds like absolute torture for me, but pure entertainment at its finest for you. Enjoy. To start development, I began by modeling the basic look of a table and the 2 game pieces in Tic Tac Toe. X and O, as I'm sure you're aware, if you don't live under a rock. Oh wait, I forgot something very crucial. I forgot to start the timer. Moving on from that, currently in the game, all we have is a tic-tac-toe board and are missing the most vital part of tic-tac-toe, which is the placing of the pieces X and O. But first, we need to create the logic for said piece placement. I wrote a straightforward script that'll handle this task for us by plainly looping through all the grid cells and returning the closest cell found to the player's mouse. Moving on, with the function now implemented, I made another function, but this one being for actually creating and positioning the pieces. In short, whenever the player clicks their left mouse button, we run some checks and determine if the mouse is currently near a cell. And if so, subsequently, we place a piece in that cell. And the official name for these pieces are known as marks. With very little progress made and a little over 16 minutes left on the timer, we encounter one of the most daunting endeavors this project has to offer us. How do we know if 3 of the same marks are in a row? How could we even check for that? In the end, I came up with an elaborate yet simple solution. Let me explain. If we closely observe the tic-tac-toe board, the 3x3 grid, and visualize each cell and its corresponding cell index, a pattern begins to emerge. Each horizontal row on the left side increments by 1. Each vertical row from top to bottom increments by 3. The right diagonal, top left to bottom right, increments by 4. And lastly, the left diagonal, top right to bottom left, increments by 2. What we could then learn from this is that each pattern is unique, yet follows the same similar set of rules. We could then use this in my simple understanding of math, that is, to create a solution. Skipping past the numerous lackluster failed attempts at getting this to work, and you'll see, finally, everything worked flawlessly, both horizontally and vertically without error issue. Although, on the other hand, we don't talk about diagonally. Just kidding you, I hadn't yet implemented it. After doing so though, it was all functioning as planned and working without a hitch. So let's go ahead and play a quick game and showcase what I've made so far. So we click an X right in this corner, and let's do a circle right in the next corner. Do another X, do another circle, and X has 1 in a row. As you see here, X has 3 pieces in a row, winning state found. And you can no longer place objects, because I'm clicking place, you can't do it no more. And that's state 1. I don't know why, but when I made this, it made me really proud, so even though it wasn't even that complex, but hey. It's day 2. To start off today, I made some slight changes to the camera view. Sometime later, I added a game mode selection screen, and lastly, speaking of match and game modes, I added a text label at the bottom of the screen to display whose turn it currently is. Not much noticeable progress today, or anything that much new when compared to the day before, so we'll have to see about tomorrow and make it all the more bigger. Pause. If you're enjoying the video thus far, consider leaving a like and hit that subscribe button below. I only upload once a month or so now, so enable those notifications so that you don't miss any future uploads. No, I didn't just pause to tell you that, or even to promote my side channels now, which I have. I have those now. I also have some bigger, more exciting news to announce. Without further ado, channel memberships are now active on the channel. And if you'd like to show your support, consider becoming a member. As a bonus, you'll receive exclusive perks like early access to new videos and much more. I don't know all the perks off the top of my head, so if you're really interested about this, make sure to check it out. Make sure to check it out. Now back to the video. Could you have guessed that I literally just woke up from a nap moments ago? And it looks like I'm still a little tired from the looks of it, at least. Okay. Nevertheless, I still got the motivation to work on the game, so let's go. Currently, we have the 1-player game mode implemented, but the same can be said for the 2-player game mode. This game will be multiplayer centered, so today we'll be completely focused on restructuring the game and getting the 2-player game mode programmed up. Long story short, in order to do what I'm trying to do, I have to move all the previous gameplay logic we made to server side and have the clients access information on the server via remote events and remote functions. This will not only help implement our 2-player compatibility, but also prevent exploiters from breaking the game, and that's always great. Now, I won't go into too much detail about what exactly I'm doing here, but here's the gist of it. You have multiple events that handle the logic of the game in this match handler script. And within this script is multiple remote events that, when called, execute things on the server, such as when a player decides to join a table or leave a table. Enough of my yapping. Here's it in action.
That's what I'm talking about! That's why he's the MVP! That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
Well, this is awkward. Literally, just when I completely thought my motivation for this project was at an all-time high, I randomly up and disappear for 3 whole days. But moving on from that unplanned mishap, previously we got a lot finished and made some words. I can't speak them. I know exactly what I need. This right here. Water bottle. Let's go. We ain't about to have no more mistakes, are we? Oh, crap. Okay, let me stop drinking this, bro, before I don't know, throw up. Previously, we got a lot finished and made some substantial progress, though there's much still to do. Currently, when a player is sat at a table, they can no longer leave said table. They're permanently sat forever there. This, along with the ready up screen before starting the match, is among many of the tasks I have listed on my to-do list for today. The ready up screen will appear when the player initially sits at a table, awaiting another player to sit and begin a match. If both players are ready, then the match may begin, and only then. At long last, we finally reached the finish line for this challenge. Not finally as in this is bad, but finally as in we've reached it. This game, as we know it, is still vastly unfinished and remains in a bare bones state. Fortunately for you, I don't plan to leave it like this. For the past week, immediately after completing this challenge, I worked day to day, morning to night, developing and transforming this concept of a game into a fully fledged and polished game on Roblox. Now, without skipping any days this time around, remember I forgot to work for 3 days, but we don't talk about that. The time has finally come. Ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you my Tic Tac Toe remake, entirely completed and available for you to play today. Link in the description. Yeah, don't ask why I'm wearing a hoodie. It is like insanely cold right now. It's 4 degrees. 4 degrees. That's crazy. And my fingers ain't liking it so much.
What did he say?
Alright, let's jump into this though. Here it is. Alright, this is the title screen that we have. And if you go ahead and click play. There we are in the game. In the lobby area. These are all the leaderboards. There's nothing here yet because literally no players have played the game yet besides me. Let's go to a table, join it, and then here we are in the ready up screen. So we can ready up and we can unready. This game is multiplayer centered and it will do a lot better when there's more players in the game. But if there is more players in the game, we can simply invite them to the table by clicking this button and sending invites to the whole lobby. So we don't want to do that right now. Matter of fact, we want to leave this table. So let's go ahead and do that. So I just can't wait for you guys to play this and see it for yourselves. Tic Tac Toe is one of my all-time favorite games. I mean, I find myself playing it all the time when I'm bored or urgently looking for something to do to pass the time. Remaking it was actually an honest, absolute no-brainer for me. Just like I mentioned briefly in my last video, once we hit 5,000 subscribers, I will go outside and touch grass. Yes, literally touch grass. I know it's a lot, but I believe we can do it. We just need 3,000 or so more people to hit that red button. More videos like this coming. Stay tuned. I promise you won't regret it. See ya.